Hello Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for May 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. All right, let's get into it. Your message this month, which is pretty funny because this was also the same message for Libra, so maybe you have some Libra in your charts, Aquarius, is honesty and communication. Your message. You are being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You've reached a point in your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you are holding anything in or feel you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you are in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what's in your heart, call in angels and ask them to support you. They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you attract experiences that are lovingly reflect who you are. If you feel a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and make sure that you are heard. You're being guided to begin by lovingly connecting with your own heart to hone in on and honor what you want for yourself and for your life. Take time to reflect on what is important to you, where you want to direct your energy, and what your priorities are for the next phase of your journey. It may be that you're fighting against the flow and not wanting to admit to yourself that something is holding you back or dampening your spirit. But angels love you and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for you now. All right, Aquarius, let me check how that relates here with the tarot cards. Just give me a minute to pull some cards for you. For Aquarius, please. That one really fell. It's funny, all yours are falling today, Aquarius. Okay. Just have a moment to feel this energy for you. It's interesting because I'm seeing the star, and the star is down here as well, so it makes sense, and it's Aquarius energy. But I'm seeing the star, but it's almost like pieces of the star. Like, it's almost like the star is a puzzle in a way, and I'm seeing kind of one piece of the puzzle kind of coming back, kind of into place here. It's interesting because I feel like there is something here for you, Aquarius, that you are kind of trying to hold back from. Maybe this is some kind of truth for yourself about you that you want to speak out loud, or something here that we're kind of holding back, because the Page of Swords is all about this energy of not speaking up, not having conversation, not initiating conversation about it. So there might be something here that you want to talk about, that you want to bring up, that you want to communicate, that you want to kind of say here, but there is this kind of energy of holding back a little bit here. Maybe you're doing a little bit of research before, because I do have the Moon card in reversed coming up here, which is like basically truth coming to the surface, truth being revealed, the veil kind of, being moved from our face here. So there is some kind of truth coming to you in May, and might just kind of hit you like a ton of bricks, where you're just like, whoa, this is something that's come up, and I have to be like really honest with myself about this here, or really honest with someone about this here, okay? I have the star card coming out, which, like I said, is your energy. You are the star. So it might be something about your hopes and your dreams and your wishes. Maybe it's an uncomfortable conversation where someone has a different vision for you, has a different vision of things, but you're just like, no, this is for me. This is what I'm doing for me. And I feel like this star that I was seeing is kind of like bringing a piece of you back, maybe a piece that you've been hiding for a little while, or a piece that you really kind of want to incorporate in yourself here. But I do have the Ten of Pentacles, which is really nice to see, and I feel like some truth is going to be revealed of actually what it is that you do want, what your ideal life looks like for yourself in May. I think you might be doing that kind of searching, you know, what is my wish? What is my want? You know, what do I do? What do I want in the end here? What kind of relationship do I want? What kind of financial status do I want? You know, what do I want my life to look like? And I feel like those questions are all kind of going to be revealed to you in May, and maybe something triggers it in a way where you're just like at the wrong job here, and then, you know, something changes. But I think you're just going to have that kind of reflective energy here, and you might have to be talking to maybe a job, being like, actually, this is not for me, or maybe talking to maybe a relationship here and being like, this is not for me, or being honest about something here. Okay, because it feels like with this Five of Pentacles here, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reversed. Energy is not really moving in your favor right now, and that's totally understandable. Energy can't always move in our favor. So it feels like now is the kind of the great time to focus on self. It's interesting because Libra didn't have the same reading, but it was more like theirs was kind of also about kind of going within, and I feel like it's kind of the same here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of uncertainty in the next couple months, kind of leading up past Aries season. It feels like there's going to be like a lot of shakeups in general, but it's just saying, again, things can't always move in your favor, but what can you do to kind of control the situation in that here, okay? So I feel like there's something that you want to say, that you want to talk about. Naturally, they're saying just be honest about it, be open about things here, and I feel like you're going to have some kind of truth revealed in the first couple weeks of May here, okay, for yourself. You're just like, oh, now I kind of see this clearly. It might be some kind of, you might be moving away from a certain job here that you're just like not even, you know, connected to anymore, but it feels like it's something where you feel like an outsider with this Five of Pentacles here, where you feel different from the world, or feel a little bit ostracized in a way. You kind of see that as you know, being on the outside, being in the cold, while all these people kind of have these shining lights or something bright here. But there is something for you. I want to repeat that for you, but it's just that sometimes energy doesn't move in our favor, and that's kind of what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. I think we always see energy that it can't just be up all the time. That's not the way it works. It's kind of like a heart monitor, right? Where it goes up and down and up and down and up and down. So just ground yourself in this energy here. It seems like there's some kind of truth to be uncovered for you as well. We also have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups, which is interesting. Feminine energy coming out here. The Queen of Cups is like a nurturing mother card. It's basically, do you see how contently she kind of looks at this cup? She's giving it all her care. She has two hands on it. She's viewing it. She's watching it closely. This is the care. This is passion. This is the mom and the newborn baby kind of energy here. We also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a sign of you know, building something, like investments, you know, money management in the way of you know, putting things away for homes, or saving for like rainy days. It's such more of like a structured kind of savings or financial here. It's like, oh, I always see it as kind of like, you know, savings, saving up for big purchases, foundational money here, where the king is kind of more kind of, I would say, more career-based and energy like that. But I feel like you're going to have this kind of two different energies that you're kind of leaning towards or moving around from here, Aquarius, where one's going to be like, what do I emotionally want, and what do I want for my finances here as well. You might be dealing with an earth sign or a water sign. This person might be a partnership that you are in right now. I have the Two of Cups in the reverse, or this could be X energy here, but this is two really kind of stable energies. So I feel like that's something you're going to be thinking about, your financial stability and also your emotional stability here. And some of you might try to, or might want to move away from some kind of partnership. This is not just a romantic partnership. This can also be a friendship. This can also be a business person that you're just not really working out with. It could be a family member. But again, it feels like there might be some kind of separation with that. I want to pull another card and see what that could be about here, because it seems like the top row is very positive, and having the Queen and Pentacles come out and the Queen of Cups come out is also a very positive sign. I'm also getting you and this person. One person might see things through the heart or feeling, and the other person might see things as more as a financial gain as well. Because I just kind of see two people, but they're both like, you know, this is what I focus on. This is for me here. You might be even feeling that battle within yourself right now, Aquarius, of, you know, and do I follow my heart or do I follow my finances in a way? I get more on this Two of Cups in the reverse. For my lovely Aquarius. Some of you might be feeling roadblocks with this. I have the Two of Swords coming out here, which is being at a crossroads moment. So there might be a relationship in your life where you don't know what to do. You're like, do I stay, or do I go kind of situation here? And you don't know what's kind of the right answer. Let's see if I can get more clarification. It feels like now is not the right time to decide that, to make that kind of decision here. I don't know, again, when the energy is not moving in your favor, sometimes we can act rationally because we feel like things are collapsing around us, or we're feeling like, you know, we're not going in a good direction right now, or it has to be something in my life that it needs to change. We can kind of get into those kind of spaces here, but the Hangman in reverse is just saying you need to kind of take a step back. You need to kind of think about things a little bit more. Now's not the right time because you're actually just trying to get ahead of yourself and you might make the wrong decision here, okay? So it's not the right time. You're just kind of being a little bit impatient right now with this decision. I don't think it's like an immediate thing that has to be resolved right now, but it's just something to think about, okay, Aquarius? I think naturally when you're thinking about your hopes, your dreams, what you want your life to look like, a lot of things in your life will come into question. And I don't think it's bad to question those things. The question is this really what I really want? To question, is this what I see for myself in the next 5 years? But it's just like making yourself trying to find that answer right away. That is kind of the problem, right? You're not allowing yourself to be like, when I know, I will know. You kind of, that's where we make rash decisions because we feel some kind of pressure where we shouldn't here. Okay, it's interesting. I have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles is about fairness. It's about kind of giving back, charitable energy. But I'm not getting charitable from this because we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone that is money hungry here. So I feel like some of you might be dealing with someone, or especially maybe it's a landlord, you know, maybe it's a court case here, maybe where you feel like you are owed money, or you deserve money in this situation for things to be fair, but someone is kind of being a little bit greedy here. They're saying, no, I don't think that's fair. I'm going to keep the money for myself, because that's what the King of Pentacles in reverse is all about. Is all about this kind of financial, someone that is just about the money, the person that will do anything for money, greedy kind of energy here, okay? It's the boss that you don't want to have because they just see you as a number and not as a person. I have the Eight of Cups in the reverse here as well. I'm just saying you're not leaving this situation behind, that you are kind of still going for it here. So I don't know, it feels like someone owes you money or something like that, where you're owed and you're like, okay, I have to kind of go after it here. I'm not walking away from this situation. For some of you, it might even be energy here, Aquarius. It's feeling like you feel like you're owed something for your work or the energy that you put in here. But again, I don't see you backing down from this because we do have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. You're still going to kind of fight this energy because I feel like you feel like something is due or something is owed. Oh wow, powerful cards just popping at the end here. It's feeling like some kind of system or some kind of holding back energy here. I'm getting like institution in a way. It's like trying to suffocate you, and you're trying to be like, no, that's, I know this is not for me. I don't know. For some of you, it might be some kind of religious thing. For some of you, it could be government or something like that. But I just feel this almost, this dome over me right now, where it's just like this kind of like, I don't know if they're trying to push you down in this energy, but it feels like some kind of restriction here. And it's just like, no, that's not for me. That's not kind of my path. I feel like a lot of independence here with this King of Wands. This King of Wands is this passion, this drive, this creativity. This person knows their talents. They know their skills. They know their worth. And they're ready to go out and get it with passion and with fire and with drive. It's coming on the High Priestess here, which is saying your intuition is intact right now. Trust your gut on a lot of things. You're getting the right information from your intuition. So if you're in a situation where you feel kind of governed, where you feel like maybe some energy is trying to control you in a way, or kind of keep you down in this kind of mentorship kind of energy, just know that you can push through it by kind of fighting back. I think you will fight back, like I said before. I feel like you have the tenacity to fight whatever situation this is here. The Seven of Wands is all about kind of standing up in our own power, setting boundaries. As you can see, this they're getting like 6 sticks kind of thrown at them, and they have themselves to defend themselves. So a lot of things are getting thrown at them, and they kind of have to push those things away and be strong enough to kind of do then stand for their own boundaries and say, no, I'm not kind of backing down in this situation. I'm not going to do that. That's not what I want. And I feel like you're like, again, it feels like maybe contractual in a way, since it is something where it involves talent and skill and passion and drive. It could be definitely more in something of your art. Maybe you have to stand up and be like, no, my skill set is a lot higher in this. Even maybe you're trying to pay me a lot less. I feel like you deserve to pay me more. So it could be a situation like that you are dealing with in this month, some kind of payment issue. But again, I got the Six of Wands here in reverse on the Hierophant. The Hierophant is higher council kind of energy, Taurus energy. This person could be a Taurus, but it's kind of like mentorship, so someone kind of like above us, and I feel like there's a sense of like, I'm not going to win with this person, but I'm not going to back down, because I feel like you know that your intuition is right. You know that you could kind of win this situation, even if they're saying you'll never win, right? Even though they're saying, no, too bad, and you're like, no, listen, I'm going to break free of this. This card can also represent religion a lot here too. So some of you might be feeling suffocated by religion, religious figures, maybe in your surrounding area, or maybe parents or things like that here as well, Aquarius. Maybe just in general by church and government. So just, I'm going to leave that what that is for you. But I feel like you're going to be not afraid to speak your mind in that kind of situation here anyways, okay? So I feel like you're not really backing down. I'm going to see if there's any more energy for you here. For May. Definitely feeling that fire by the end of the month. Feels spicy, but I like it. It's good fire. Yeah, it might be something, again, job related that you are splitting away from, because we have the Three of Pentacles, some kind of union, someone that we were working together with before, that we are breaking away from by the end of the month here, okay? Some kind of group situation or group project. Again, I feel like you're going to be like, nah, I'm leaving that. Maybe this is pretty extreme, Aquarius, but maybe some of you were part of some kind of religious cult. I don't know. That just came up, so I'm just going to say it. But maybe some kind of thing where you're just like, ooh, I actually don't align with these values. Ooh, this is maybe not for me. I'm going to kind of get away from this situation here. Because again, it has some tie to do with that, with this Hierophant. Some tie with higher council that we're kind of moving away from. So if that resonates for you, great. If it doesn't, just leave it behind, okay? Confidence is key to your success. That's what we're talking about, this fire energy at the end here. Speaking up, speaking out, and moving forward. Obviously, speaking out if it's safe to do so. If you're in a situation where it's not safe, then other resources to kind of move away from that. Whoever you have to reach out to help you. That is not that person or that group. Okay. Remember I told you your intuition was on point? It's on point this month. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. You're being called to take a grounded action in response to your soul's calling, to start where you are and begin building a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they are waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day, to take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bite-sized, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Time on Earth goes slower than any other planet. This may cause frustrations for starseeds who can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seeds begin to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. And we were talking about too with this hangman, where were we? This hangman reverse about, right, we're saying we're being too, we got to hold on a little bit here. We got to wait a little bit. We're being too urgent. We might be going too fast. Time on Earth, I said that. I'll read it again. Time on Earth goes slower than other planets. This may cause frustration for starseeds who can expect faster paced manifestation, thus give up on the seeds before they sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt out for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the right direction of your soul calling. To remember that you don't need to have it all figured out or know exactly where the path is leading you. You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take the next step. What's one simple baby step you can take in the direction of your soul's calling? Right, Aquarius. It seems like it's going to be a pretty spicy month for you, but I'm excited for you to kind of really stand in your power in this. All right, that was your end of the month reading, or your monthly reading. I hope that helped.